Hi everyone, I'm Hui and this is the next video on our event and job management demo describing a media service digital supply chain use case where we'll be going over the production app. Let's get started. This is the overview of a digital supply chain use case where a customer can purchase services from a fictitious service provider, the Ziine organization, through their own tailored customer portal. The event is immediately received by the Ziine event planning team, which approves the event. Jobs are assigned to the MCR, production, and satellite teams in the organization, and others. We will also look into some collaboration tools. The end goal is to stream a live feed transcoded in AWS and get it out on Media Package and YouTube. In this video, we'll be playing the role of a supervisor for the production team. This is the production app and here is the homepage. We have a board with the overview of all my production jobs. We can see all relevant information we need to know, which state they're in, which customer they're for, which event they're part of, start and stop time, customer information, production time, producer, technical director, and more. We can make easy use of the available filters to quickly find the production job that was created as a result from the event that we ordered in the other video, the Jets v Dolphins match. Let's open it up. The job is in draft state because we need to add additional information before we can actually run with the event. We have here general information all other teams can see: start, stop time, customer, venue, but also data about the production, which was specified when ordering the event. That also needs to run through this team. So we know it's an on-prem UHD with SNG van required. All these fields were automatically transferred from the event record to this job. But now, we also have to choose a studio and a control room location to run that event from. We can see there are already default selections for LA. We could change it to other available locations, but for now, let's just leave it at that. Next step is to select the resources that we'll be using at those locations so we can run this job. When we click this button, we'll be presented with a pop-up window with all type of resources we need. We need to specify a producer, technical director, some operators, and an editor. We also need a desk to run that production from, a truck, a van, and some drivers for those vehicles. When we select each resource or staff member, we get a drop-down list that is, of course, filtered on a pool of resources that exist in the specified location, LA in this case. There are already default selections made by DataMiner for most resources, but we can very much override them and select somebody else to be the video operator, for example. Once we are happy with our selection, we can confirm it over here. In the background, DataMiner will book all those resources we picked. This is going to be a resource scheduling type booking. That means it's only going to create booking records for each resource, as it doesn't really make sense to push configurations to people or vehicles in this environment. So when the event starts, no automation will happen on those resources. Since we only need to keep track of their utilization, resource scheduling is the adequate SRM option in this case. If we go over to DataMiner Queue, which holds all details about all we're doing, and navigate to the resource scheduling app, you'll see that the booking has been created for that production job. It is light blue because it has not been approved yet. If we open it up, we can see all the resources we selected, staff and vehicles, all properly booked in the system so nobody else will be able to use them for another production with overlapping timestamps. All that's left now is for the supervisor to give the final approval in the production app. Once we do that, and go back to the DataMiner Cube application, the job now has a darker blue color, meaning it's in a confirmed state. In the production app, the job status in the progress bar is also updated to a confirmed state. So now, from the production end, everything is ready to run the event as soon as it starts. Besides this video, there are two others tackling the SDMN and satellite jobs linked in the description down below as soon as they're published. I hope you enjoyed this one, and I'll see you next time.